Good evening, folks. Here's Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Wednesday, the 20th of October. Today is a big day as we're breaking into all-time highs once again. We're sitting here at about 67,000 for the high right now, which has smashed the former high. And the one thing I want to bring up to your attention here is that anytime that we've had this type of price action, the price has gone on to make new highs. So anytime we've had some kind of pullback along the way or major correction, you can see that this is the correction that happened between 2014 into 2017, right? So once we got through that level there, which was 1,300, then very quickly up to 20,000. And then most of you are familiar with this correction pattern that we had. And once we got past that level there, first 13,000 and then ultimately 20,000, we went very quickly higher. And the same thing is happening right now. We are breaking above the recent highs from the spring. Now, I mentioned earlier that I really didn't want to see this happen just yet. I really wanted this to pause at around 64, 65,000 and just kind of like take it easy for a while. But you know, markets have a way of just doing whatever they want, right? And so as we've broken into new all-time highs, we get this sort of panic effect from either the shorts that were holding onto positions and holding onto stops, which were above all-time highs at 65,000. And so they're having to cover, or we're getting people excited by the price getting into new all-time highs. So the one thing that we talked about was this cup here, which goes down from about, let's see, 64 to about 28. And that distance from the top to the bottom here is 36,000. So 36K is the distance from the top to the bottom. This neckline that's up here, which we just broke out through today, that's 36,000. If you append that, this is typically what we see is markets that are on this big basing pattern like this will typically break out to the distance and extend to the distance of the depth of this cup. So this actually targets this at 100,000 right off the bat. So I'm not one of these people that typically goes around saying, oh, it's going to be 250,000 by next year or 1 million by the year after that. That's all, you know, quite honestly, that's bullshit. But this is a serious technical extrapolation from here. This is a measured move based on a technical pattern. So this is not something I'm just kind of grabbing out of the air and throwing out a number to get headlines. It's actually a technical pattern with science behind it. Now, I don't know how much longer this is going to go because we are right at exhaustion right now. And looking at the weekly chart, this is close to exhaustion. The monthly chart looks great though. So this could actually maybe go quite a bit longer than we expected to just based on the amount of monthly energy. A lot of other coins doing well today. Ethereum is breaking out into relative highs, not all-time highs, but relative highs. So it's real strong. We're also talked about Solana yesterday and talked about that triangle pattern with Solana and the amazing amount of energy it's got at this short-term basis. And I wanted to see it break above, first of all, 166. It's done that. The next target is 178. But we do have a break above the descending pattern and a higher low as well, too. So this is all good from a price perspective. This looks really, really good technically. Solana looks terrific to enter right now, quite honestly. Something else that's moving nicely, Luna. We see Luna moving. Polkadot is breaking out of this short, high and tight consolidation. This is good, right? So some of the other coins that are moving today, Chainlink is doing well. We see, let's see, ICP. ICP is tough because it's just a nasty pattern. I won't like the pattern very much. You know, I would say wait until this gets above and beyond 57. Looking through some of the rest of these, like FTT is making a nice move today. HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. This one is moving nicely today. A lot of other ones, you know, like NEAR versus US dollar, making a nice breakout move. GRT making a nice move. across the board. I mean, everything's just busting out when BTC is clearing the path, is doing the blocking and tackling right now. Everything tends to move a lot better. Even, like FIL versus US dollar is doing well. So throughout the top 20, top 50 or so, we have things breaking out all over the place. Top 20 is definitely all green. So this is all good news, capturing a lot of attention, getting a lot of sideline money being thrown at the crypto space. These are good times right now. So again, my rules for this is look for things that are trending on a weekly basis to the upside. Then look for pullbacks or breakouts of patterns and chase things that are going higher in price. Not too parabolic, but chase things that are breaking out into new highs. That's it for today's report. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.